Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Irwin back at it again. And today we're going to talk about the biggest star in the NBA, in the sport of basketball, and that is LeBron James. Because if you haven't heard by now, he got into a little skerfuffle with Isaiah Stewart. And if you've never heard of Isaiah Stewart,
who?
Don't...
Man, oh man.
Well,
Jeez.
You will today.
Bro, what the fuck,
Give
man?
it a few months or a few years, they will have a celebrity boxing match.
Malice in the Palace Part 2 we got going on over here, man. Jesus, let's get to it, man.
Yeah, we're going to break this down real quick, guys. We're going to touch on a few points, and we're going to talk about our point of view, our perspective as fans on moments like this in the sport of basketball, in sports in general, and during games. Mm-hmm. Why did LeBron do this? Did the hit look accidental or on purpose to us, to you? How bad should LeBron and Isaiah get punished? Who deserves the higher punishment, if or should both deserve the same amount of punishment? Should the NBA and or Adam Silver put out a statement for this incident? And what would you have done if you were in Isaiah's shoe and LeBron? It's not an elbow. I've seen captions saying it's an elbow. It's not an elbow. If you look at the thing, I heard people mention a forearm. To me, it looks like a fist. You too?
Kind of. You can vaguely see.
I'm just saying.
On the you could let us know.
You guys are gonna see clips and everything throughout the whole thing. So stay tuned.
All right. So let's get to it, man.
All right.
So point of view from a perspective
as fans. I love it. I'm gonna straight up say that right now. I know some people are gonna be like, no, that's fucked up. Whatever.
Look.
I'm not encouraging it.
No.
I don't encourage violence. But if it happens, look, it's passion. It gives us moments like this to talk about. And
hey, look,
a
man,
little blood.
Look,
whatever.
Man,
like
with all the flopping.
It's not that big of a deal.
With like the flopping culture being like so prevalent in the NBA, it's like...
It's just a little spice to the game, man. It's a little spice to the food of the NBA.
It was a spice that we were missing last year, coming out from that bubble. Like the season kind of felt dull after like the COVID. It's something new, like that we haven't seen in a while. So it's like shit. And look, before y'all want to
actually look, it is new because one thing I will get, we will get to is the fact that Isaiah didn't look like one of those fucking players that like
fake tough guys.
He faked fucking being cool, and then that second or third time around booked it to try to get to LeBron again, and then after that getting stopped, he fucking went to the tunnel and booked it. And rumor was like he was gonna try to go around to the other entrance to get to where they were even informing the Lakers bench like, watch out, like. Hey, shout out Isaiah Stewart, man. I'm a fan for the passion. Again, not encouraging violence, but I'm a fan of the passion.
Hey, look, more importantly, I know it's getting like the nickname already, Malice in the Palace Part 2, but it's not Malice in the Palace Part 2 because no fans were involved, no players went to the stands.
Yes.
It didn't get as ugly as that.
Yes, I feel like the media may compare it to that, and I would wholeheartedly mostly disagree with that because of what Irwin said. Malice in the Palace, there were fans involved with the NBA players. Yeah. That is the company of the NBA, like the business entity, because the players are employees of that company, involved with the consumers. That does not happen here. That technically everything that happened tonight was in-house. So, look, now I would say the comparison does have some validation to it, where it's like this is, I want to say probably the closest thing since we got to Malice in the Palace since Malice in the Palace.
Yeah, gotcha.
And both happened in Detroit.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? And they were even talking to Candace Parker about this on SportsCenter. I think it was during halftime or something. I saw a clip of it on YouTube, where like she has gotten into one of the most infamous fights in WNBA history, and she said her fight was also in Detroit. And man, I don't know if there's what's the water in Detroit like, but like something's happening. Man, something happens over there.
Shit, I gotta move there, man. Real estate's gonna be dropping down, man. I'll be able to get a mansion there for $1,000 a month. What? Anyways, let's move on to the next point. 2 points.
Kind of ties into what we just touched.
Why did LeBron do this, Andrade? You have any idea, man?
I actually have no idea. I wasn't watching the game. Were you watching the game?
I mean, no, man. Come on, it's fucking Detroit. Shit, man. To be honest, though.
Some information there is that the Lakers were down 12 points when this happened.
Yeah.
They came into this game on a 3-game losing streak. So I don't think, honestly, I don't think that plays too much into effect of most players like mind of like getting heightened to fucking do something like this. You know what I mean? Especially LeBron James. LeBron James is not a person. He's a fucking persona. Entity. We can all agree that he puts up a front that is very clean cut and very fake to an extent. Like, he's real. I feel like he's real for the most part, but like fake, like, come on, we've all seen the first page memes, the not knowing the lyrics to songs, you know what I mean? I think so. It's like he wouldn't just do this out of like, you know, for no reason.
I think it was just a heat of a moment, like you were saying, and LeBron as of late, man, has been getting tried a lot more than usual. And his kanter was trying his ass, you know, before the whole Twitter fingers thing.
I saw that. I mean, he's not wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he didn't say it to his face. So
he tweeted it. I mean, I don't think he sees LeBron like that at all.
Yeah, Twitter fingers, man. He could have told him man to man. But all right, I guess let's move on to the next point.
Did it look accidental or on purpose?
No shit. It definitely did look on purpose.
I feel like it did.
Because man, the guy
like
went
when
like,
I'm looking at it, yes.
It went like bah, like
yeah, because they were at the foul line. Like, you guys are seeing the clip, and it's like, you know, if you've ever played basketball or any type of officiated basketball, even just a regular, well, actually, you're not going to be at the foul line on a regular pickup game. But, okay, even in a regular pickup game, when you're on D with someone and someone's next to you or behind you, yes, there's times where you're not aware. Most of the times, though, it's if you're going up for a rebound. Which, okay, at the foul line, you're preparing for that, but you're still. So you are mostly aware of the person next to you on some level of, like, you know, where their head is at, where their stomach, their shoulders are at. He could have hit his shoulder. He could have gone for the ribs. LeBron, I don't want to say clearly, but it looks like he purposely went for the face.
And and mind you, man, Isaiah Stewart, he's a first round pick of 2020, relatively unknown.
Bro, his stock price just went up because
NFT, man, that NFT. Yo, and you're thinking like, hey man, I'm LeBron James, I can get away with it. It kind of reminded me of that hit that Ron Artest Meta World Peace or whatever the fuck name he's going through right now that he did on James Harden when he was playing in OKC or in the Rockets. Where like that, he's like, he looked like he was stretching and then.
Yeah, I will touch on this because we've seen those hits several times from players, even during this whole very soft foul NBA world that we've been in the past few years. I think what was accidental and I'm not saying that the hit was on purpose or not. Obviously, we don't know. We're just going based off outsiders' perspective, what it looks like on clips from the few angles we've gotten. We haven't even gotten a lot of angles, and I want to get more angles. Maybe when I'm editing this, I'll find more angles to show you guys, but I don't know if the NBA is going to try to minimize, you know, the amount of footage that is out there for this, because we're talking about LeBron James, guys. Let's be honest. The reason you're watching this clip is because of LeBron. If anyone was involved, of course, you would probably be watching because you're an NBA fan, but more people are going to watch it because it involves LeBron, the number one, not just player, but like representative of basketball.
I'll tell you this, man. If this was on Facebook, it'd be nowhere to be found.
Damn, I forgot what I was going to get into.
All right, but let's get to the next thing as well, is how bad...
Oh, okay, so my bad. What I want to get into is whether the hit was accidental or not. What I think we can all agree on was accidental is that the hit was hard enough to make him bleed. LeBron, no player in their right mind is gonna make someone purposely bleed in public. You get what I mean, guys? Like, just think about it. Like, you know there's a line and you don't cross it, especially when there's cameras on you, because they all know they're getting filmed.
And it's not like, look, and I acknowledge LeBron's a fucking tank, but this guy that he did, he's fucking 6'9".
Yeah,
he's a big guy as well, man.
And I just think that just happened to be bad luck. The way he hit him probably like got an accidental cut, and that cut, that blood piercing out of this guy's like right side of his face is going to make the incident look way worse than it is, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because if you ever gotten hit, you know. And I forgot who was talking about this, but during that whole talk that there were analysts and Candace Parker involved, they were saying like sometimes when you see blood, that's probably what triggered Stewart to like react that way, because now it's just a natural, sometimes happens. Some people react that way, like, oh shit just got extra serious.
Yeah.
And I think this is what's gonna make this hit a PR disaster for the NBA right now, because these clips are going to be all over ESPN. It might even be on like Fox News, CNN, all this shit. And then just the fact that there's a guy bleeding is going to tarnish not just the NBA but LeBron's brand. And that is something I'm actually we'll do another video on that. Curious to see how it affects people's perspective on LeBron, especially not casual fans, just regular people that happen to catch this news story.
So to transition over here to the next point is, how bad should the punishments be for LeBron, for Stewart? Who should get the harsher punishment?
This is a very difficult question to answer for me because, like I mentioned, I think the cut was accidental. That's my opinion, but I think it's pretty factual. The hit looks purposeful though, and whether it was an accident or not, sometimes it doesn't matter if the purpose behind it is true or not. It's more important in something as public as the NBA and as how it's perceived to the public and the media. So because of that, I want to say they both deserve a similar level of punishment because LeBron is the one that initiated. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Stewart had an overreaction.
He did.
I'm not going to justify it. I don't think you would justify it. I don't think anyone should justify it. Now, can we blame him? I think we would also not blame him because it's like you got hit. You're
smacked.
Bleeding. Yes. You got hit. First of all, like it wasn't like, you know, like face to face. It just had like I don't want to say behind the back, but you got me like caught off guard, like an off guard hit. Like that's not punch. Cool. That's never cool. You don't do that shit. And so in a way, they're both like in the wrong on the same level, even though it was in different ways. LeBron for causing the incident and then making the guy bleed, whether it was on purpose or not, and Stewart's overreaction constantly. Because it's like one thing to like what he did initially on the court and everybody's holding him back, but then the second time when he fucking was like he was a football player on the field, it's just like ducking people trying to get to Russ or LeBron.
And it cracked me up, man, that Russ was already was ready to square up.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh my god, man, I didn't even notice that until Twitter, and I was like, I didn't notice that on the video. I was like, really, Russ? Who are you, bro? What were you? That's bullshit. Russ for sure is acting hard. No offense, I don't know Russell Westbrook, but like, I don't know, come on, man. And then also when Stewart did the whole behind trying to go into the tunnels. So same level of punishment in my opinion for different reasons. And it should both be high, or I expect it to be high tier punishment because of this is, like I said, closest thing to Madison to Palace since Madison to Palace.
You would think that, but at the end of the day, the NBA is a business.
Facts.
And what's the business? Is all about making money. And LeBron is their biggest money making cow, whatever you want to do with it.
Machine.
But the man fucked up. He's not gonna get anywhere near what Ron Artest got. He's not.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
No.
Oh, okay, not Ron Artest,
because
I don't think there's gonna be a slap on the wrist like he usually gets. He made the guy bleed. That is very bad PR. But he's big.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. My guess is, I guess he's gonna get 10 games.
Okay.
When it comes to that.
What about Isaiah?
Isaiah, look, man, I know he's the one that got hit, but the way how he was reacting, looking like an animal out there, like not charging him not once, not twice, but 3 times, and then the man booked it to go to hunt his ass down. It's not gonna look good either.
That shit was funny.
And for the fact that this guy is, you know, a lesser known player, is a rookie. And I guess they want to not a rookie, but like a second year player. And want to
he's a young guy.
Want to make an example out of him. Don't be surprised if he gets 20 games.
Jesus.
15, 20 games. But let's move on to the next thing regarding this whole thing. Should the NBA or per Adam Silver put out a statement for this of what went on? He is.
I think he should. Well, I don't know if it'll be I think when we meant NBA or Adam Silver, we're talking about like it'll be, you know, a letter from the NBA and it'll be signed by Adam Silver, whatever. Like it'll from Adam Silver. I do believe Adam Silver should address this personally, and by that I mean like he should show face at a podium and talk about it, not just an NBA letter or email. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Like this is a serious situation, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Like I know a lot of people might, like especially fans, are gonna take this lightheartedly. And I would too as a fan. Mm-hmm. But how Erwin says, is a business. The NBA is a conglomerate.
Yep.
And they want to keep growing. They are one of the fastest growing sport entities in the world.
Yep.
And I think it's second fastest, if I'm not mistaken. They're the reason why basketball is one of the fastest growing sports worldwide, and they want to keep that momentum going. Now, I do believe that this incident doesn't hurt the NBA as much as some people, executives might think, because fans like some roughhousing. There's a lot of fans that like a little passion involved, quote unquote passion, a little.
And I know we said it before, but no fans were involved or hurt.
Exactly, and that's a big thing. But I know there's gonna be the other side where, like, okay, why are these guys acting all like animalistic, fighting each other? This guy's bleeding. There's gonna be some fucking PC outcry about it. So the statement should be put out, and it probably will be.
And something I want to add, because I just remembered right now, the fact why I think LeBron's not going to get as big of a suspension as maybe he deserves. Mm-hmm. This is only his second time that he's been injected.
In his career. And that's 2003. 18-year career.
In his career, he doesn't have the reputation as a Rasheed Wallace, Ron Artest,
yeah.
Like these are.
Anthony Davis even addressed in the press conference saying everybody knows he's not a dirty guy.
So for that fact, it's not gonna be as tough of a punch. If it was somebody like that, like the players that I mentioned before, then
I do think the NBA should address this, because LeBron is the face of the league, and the face of the sport. He's not just the face of the league; he's literally the face of basketball.
Yeah.
Jordan is definitely the bigger face, but if we're talking about current player, it's LeBron.
Funny that you bring that up, man, because you showed me that tweet. Michael Jordan had the pizza game, and LeBron had the Little Caesar.
And but like Erwin said, LeBron is very well known for being a stand-up guy, for being this very clean-cut sports persona and icon, and not just celebrity. Okay, his celebrity brand is very, very untarnished, no blemishes. Even Stephen A. Smith has constantly voiced out about, like, it's incredible how LeBron has gone so long in the brightest of the brightest spotlights and not had a fucking like smidge that of dirt come out on this guy. You know what I mean? And this is now, besides the, which I wouldn't say really a stain on his career, if anything, an innovative milestone in NBA culture in his career. And I'm talking about I forgot how to call it right now. Oh, the decision. And this now is definitely going to go down as his quote unquote stain. And because of that, they should address it. But luckily, LeBron's clean ass look and brand is going to help the NBA not make this as big of a deal as possible. However, now it's Stewart's reaction that is going to have a lot of, because I can just imagine like a lot of moms and like Karens or whatever out there, like just like feeling some type of like, oh, I don't know if I want my kids to get into like that. Like, yo, look at hockey. First of all, you're gonna fucking come up with that bullshit. But also, like, hey, it's sports. Shit happens. People get passionate. Someone got hit. Have you ever gotten hit? Have you ever gotten into a fight?
No,
you'll react some type of way, yeah. So, but I think Stewart's reaction is definitely going to cause the majority of the negative PR, aside from LeBron haters and people that don't really know LeBron talking shit about how he hit him, quote unquote hit him.
Would you have acted that way if he got hit like that? Keep it very short,
man.
Yes, no.
At this age, no. Actually, most of my life, nah. I would. Bro, if I'm bleeding though, like that shit would get me heated. You know what I mean? That's different. But if it's a regular thing, I'll be a little more pissed. Now, if I'm in Isaiah Stewart's shoot, I know I'm being filmed. You know what I mean? You know you're being filmed. As heated as I would get, knowing myself, I know it'd be in the back of my mind like, yo, Andrade, you are, you got hundreds, thousands of fans here. You got cameras all over you. Just
chill.
Woosah, like Bad Boys. Woosah. And just Hakuna Matata the situation as much as possible.
Easier.
Maybe I would do the whole like fake tough guy thing, even though it wouldn't be fake. Like, yo, if LeBron, you want to meet me outside, I'll fucking do it. But just for that moment, just to get the angst out of me, maybe I would do that. But I wouldn't go as far as Stewart went with like really try to hurt that guy, because I would know that would tarnish my brand.
And guys, I would like to know in the comments, any Detroit Pistons fans, if you know more about Stewart that you can tell us, like backstory, like yo, this guy's like from the hood or something, or like he's like an actual tough guy or not. Let us know in the comments what you guys think.
What would you react to?
Andrade pretty much, man, hit up my reaction, man. I'm like, look, man, you're a first, second year player.
Yeah.
Cooler heads are gonna, I mean, you're gonna be thinking like, don't do that. You're still establishing yourself in the NBA, and it's a privilege to play in the NBA, man. Like,
in the back of my mind, it's just out like how I kept mentioning brand. Oh, beyond brand, but it ties into the brand. It's just like, it's your money. You gotta your bag at all times has to be secured. And if you're in a position as important and as rare as it is to be an NBA player, I would try my best to secure however I can that position.
Yeah, of course, man. But guys, let us know in the comments. Like I said, what do you guys think, man?
So you wouldn't have swung at LeBron?
I mean, shit, I'm 6'9", man. I tank like that, yeah, definitely.
Would you meet LeBron outside?
Me personally, no. I'm not that.
You're a pacifist.
I'm not that type of guy. But shit, maybe if I was 6'9", it'd be different. But me at 5'11" is different. But then again, I met like 5'3", 5 foot guys who are fucking hotheads.
Okay, actually, all right. Here's one question we didn't put down, but I think we should ask as we close it out. Look, they're gonna meet on November 28th. I don't think either of them are gonna be on the court, like playing.
Nah, that'd be
that's
suspended.
too soon. Yeah, maybe it was like in a month or two. That would have been very interesting to see.
Yeah.
But say they're both on courts on the sideline, what would you do? Or okay, actually, fuck what we would do. What do you think is gonna happen? You think they're gonna play it's good and like I saw a picture of like that LeBron Drake. You know how they just made amends, quote unquote amends, and someone was like, "This is gonna be LeBron and Isaiah on 11/20." You think they're gonna play that for the PR and actually like Adam's gonna be able to talk to them and like, yo, just come on, just shake hands and
pretty much.
You think they'll do that, or you think they'll like low key beef?
No.
On the sideline, just looking at each other and bullshit.
LeBron's above that.
Okay, what about Stewart though?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know Stewart like that either. So.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking in the comments if you know. I don't think so.
And I agree LeBron's above that, but this guy also went after LeBron. So like in LeBron's shoe, like if someone's going after me, bro, I'm a dad, I got a family, fuck you.
Yeah, for real. We'll see. But guys, let us know in the comments.
This NBA season is the best. I think I tweeted this from the BTD account. This is the best NBA season in years, guys. Please cherish it.
Yeah.
It is. It's exciting on all kinds of levels. And Kyrie isn't even back yet. Wait till he comes back and just fucking causes even more shit,
Just get the vaccine, bro. Get the vaccine. It's not that bad.
We want to see you stir shit up, bro.
Yeah, for real.
It's like Eminem without me,
Kyrie
bro.
Kyrie just might come back out of spite and be like, man, everything's way too excited about like, you know, without me, man. Fuck it. But guys, appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Before I say what we gotta say, man, what you guys think? Is LeBron in the right? Is he in the wrong? Do you give a shit? Do you not give a shit?
Yeah. And if you fuck with this episode enough, man, you made it this far. Because I know it's a long episode. But hey, look, we got to the topic ASAP. We wanted to record this before everybody, before the big outlets, before some of these other YouTubers. Hit that sub. Hit that like, join the BTD community, show some love. We're really trying to do something here. And it'd be cool if you join us. That's it. We're not going to push it too far. That's all I'm going to say.
And to end it up, catch us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all podcast streaming platforms. We'll catch you guys soon. For now, later.
Take care.